I didn't want to say.
Welcome to the Forspoken demo. I don't care. We gotta check this out.
She's rising.
Listen to this title theme.
Yeah, this bitch going ooh right now. Hold on, damage default. Oh, you can like change how much you want things to hurt you. Auto evasion, no, we don't want any of that. Aim assist, yeah, it's a fucking.
That kid's been arrested.
The individual who interrupted our Game of the Year moment has been arrested.
Good. That was kind of racist what they did. So let's get it. Yeah. Yep, that all seems right. Quality there it is. The performance one.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Credit where it's due. A lot of good customization options there, at least.
Yeah, I can feel the
That's pretty
60 on
solid.
this immediately. Hello, Jason.
Ooh.
I will now be playing the Forspoken.
Respecting.
I'm losing my mind over 16. Yeah, if this demo wasn't here, I would literally cut stream and then watch it 15 times, and then watch all the other trailers 15 times, especially that Hades 2 one. That is a... I totally didn't think they were gonna do it again.
I'm chomping at the bit to rewatch that 16 trailer, but no, I gotta stay on target. I gotta stay focused.
You guys
There's some fucking Forspoken happening right now.
On a fateful evening, her life changed drastically when she was mysteriously transported to the beautiful, treacherous land of Athia.
Okay.
Frey arrives with a magical, sentient bracelet inexplicably wrapped around her arm.
It talks.
And discovers she can cast powerful spells and use magic to swiftly traverse the sprawling landscapes. The last remnants of Athia's populace soon look to Frey as their only hope for confronting the Tantas, once benevolent matriarchs who now rule as maddened and evil sorceresses.
Yeah, these women are freaks.
Reluctant to help, but desperate to find
like
a
me
way
for
back
real.
home, Frey sets off on a journey through this strange...
Now you're serving way more.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. No, you're serving way more than Tantasila. I'm so worried that this game will be heat. This is unlike the game that has a Devil May Cry developer at Square, this is the one with the style meter.
I'm not familiar with the Forspoken bit. Is this like supposed to be a good game or a bad
This is from the developers of Final Fantasy 15. I think that tells you exactly why it's a bit.
Yeah, it's also the same engine if I recall.
It is the same engine.
Look, you let the Final Fantasy 15 guys cook for a bit.
Tabata isn't there, so I'm actually kind of really interested in how the gameplay will be.
Like every single time this game comes out, aside from like weird cringy dialogue every now and then, I'm genuinely I'm hoping this game feels good.
Guys,
okay,
listen to me. Magic parkour. They call it magic parkour.
Okay, KZ. This is immediate thing I have to ask. How does just walking around feel like?
It feels like Noctis. It feels like Noctis. I'm like, there's 18 animations on the movement, and I'm like, yeah, it feels exactly like Noctis. Oh, that's awesome, dude.
We're cooked.
Dude, we're not cooked. You know why? Since 15 came out, I played Belay and Wonderworld. That's not a bad idea. All right, we're good. It could be worse. So this is the normal movement. If I hold circle, she starts doing this.
Magic parkour for sure.
You cannot fully scale really large stuff.
I'm gonna put something in stream call.
I'm so fucking scared right now, bros.
Don't worry, we're working through it. So far, movement feels satisfying. There's it's got that PS5 rumble.
Oh, that's good.
They're like, don't go over there. Follow the tutorial. I'm like, okay.
Bridget.
What's up?
It's okay. Final Fantasy 16. Enter.
No, who cares? Who cares? We're focusing on this.
Yeah.
Who cares about the fucking the Reddit Game of Thrones game? We're here for her to rise.
You're right.
Use attack magic to defeat oncoming
really
enemies.
Interrupting reading time?
Press R2 to unleash an attack spell, or hold it up to charge it. Okay. Switch to these with R1.
Silly.
Okay. So it's like Ratchet and Clank.
Huh. Interesting.
Huh.
Let me hold it. Oh shit! Oh, this is Earth.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
That's burst shot. We got shield shot. Okay, so
that
that
looks really cool.
Create a defensive shield while charging, which is blasted forward in pieces.
Try this for size.
Wait, so are all those earth magic?
Looks like it. Ah, yeah, these are all Earth.
Guys,
and then there's the long range shot here.
This is the sequel to Quest 64.
Yo, Quest 65.
Dude, finally, honestly.
This is the sequel to Quest 64.
Yeah, we're calling it Quest 4K this time. Support magic. Gain tactical advantages such as slowing or even stopping fast-moving enemies, allowing you to blast them with attack spells. Press L2 to cast one, and L1 to open a menu to allow you to... Okay, alright, so attacks are on the right side. Support's on the left. So we got Bind, so you can tie them up. A Whip that deals damage around an area and heals based on damage. A Poison Leech. Flowers to spring up in a spot of your choosing that pick up nearby rocks and flings them. Let me see that. Oh, okay, yeah, it's setting up a turret.
My ace in the hole.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The advantage is ours.
Okay, the whip's good.
I call a pick me up.
This actually has gameplay.
Oh man, this dialogue's gonna kill me. Oh, it sucks so bad.
What's gonna kill you?
The dialogue.
Oh.
She did one quip, and I went, "Oh, that sucks. Let's go."
Casey, can you check if there's actually no subtitles?
I'm never gonna forgive Gary Whitta.
I actually liked Rogue One, so I guess he's okay. I was like, it's fine.
Wait, what about Rogue One?
The writer of this wrote Rogue One. Oh yeah, there are subtitles. People are just full of shit.
Oh yeah, now we can hear the clips.
Oh, it's because it's an accessibility options instead of like sound.
Yeah, people need to not worry. People put subtitles wherever they want at random, all the time in these.
Yeah, it's either in game options, audio options, visual options.
Yeah. You can use another style of magic to switch into the appropriate spell set. Press L1 plus R1 to open the thing. Oh, okay. So phrase magic, a power of untold depth and potential, or Sela's magic from the former Tanta of strength. Okay, so you beat the bosses and then you get new stuff.
Look out.
Is there any melee, or is it purely third-person shooter?
I believe it's like all. Okay, there's your melee in the form of a magic.
Oh my!
Look at the Noctis animations on this thing.
That's
and
the same.
Here's the charge attack. I'm gonna charge it up.
Hey. Shout out to Barry.
That's just the heavy sword animation.
Shout out to Barry.
If it's not broke.
That's just no fucking call. You're fucking kidding me.
Does it feel any better at least?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, that's good.
Every single enemy is reacting to the hits because there's clearly a smarter director on the fucking team here.
You can have the same animation as long as you add weight.
Yeah.
There's absolutely like feedback. There's weight to it. There's a lot of things here that are like.
Yeah, the gameplay looks fine.
Here's another question that's gonna make a very important difference. Are your attacks a hold string, or do you actually individually press the fucking button for them this time?
I'll check in a second. They're forcing me to look at our objectives here. Get to the central refuge, improve your magic powers at the Monument to Strength.
So,
because this is an open world RPG.
Yeah.
It's open world.
Yeah.
Going back to the whole like the whole like thing with animations, I think them reusing the
I just get nostalgic.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. There's also I guess that, but it's like it probably makes a lot of sense because like this is like 15 and this game are the only games to use this engine, so it's probably way easier to just import the.
Oh yeah,
animations.
by the way, because all of your attacks, Bridget, are R2 or L2.
Yeah.
You're not holding, because hold is charge, because everything has a charge attack.
Oh, so
that right there is the charge attack. So here's like the regular sword. You've got a charge, and then this is mashing this out.
Okay. No, that's great. That works.
Yes, they have strings here. I imagine they want me to like switch to things to up my my combo thing.
Okay, we're cooking something here.
Oh, Fuck me.
What's up?
The 16 collector's edition is a statue of the logo.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
that's really good.
No, I'm cooked. We're all cooked.
Hold on. Is that,
Look at it. Look at it in the stream call chat.
Is that the mono art in the box?
Okay, hold on.
Look at the box on that.
Oh my
Blood
god.
sword. The blood sword is digital content.
Wait. Okay, wait. Is that gonna be like a Square Enix store exclusive thing, or?
I'll take the damage. So here we are, Chad. I hate to interrupt Forspoken, but I do love me pay collectibles. Yeah.
Look how good that is.
Yeah, by the way, the Amano art in this is sick as fuck.
Is that every summon?
I wouldn't be surprised. The last mainline FF had the Amano art, the Big Bang. Shout out to Final Fantasy 15. That just had like every character in the entire game in it. I've noticed with their big titles now, they just have Amano do giant murals of everything. Anyway, I'm gonna kill this moose. No, come back, bro. I'm sorry. Ow.
KZ, this is fucked up. This gameplay actually looks like it might be good.
Yeah, this looks.
Yeah, see,
fine.
you got your usual stuff. You got your click to lock onto things. Okay, there's the birds.
So I know you said that the individual like walking around movement feels exactly like Noctis.
It's like when you click in the stick, you can it's mainly the turning. Like there's a little bit of like it's that build up of the natural character turning type of thing.
Oh, so it's like the realistic type of turning where you don't. Turn
yeah, but what makes it
180.
unlike 15 is the run.
Yeah, you actually like is that like an infinite run or is there like
this is an infinite run. It looks like.
Okay. This game actually looks really pretty too for what little you've played.
Oh yeah, this looks really. This is also performance mode, so this is like lowering the resolution a bit to make it look like this.
Don't worry, this will be quick.
I do hope so.
Come on.
Let's see. Probably switch over to you since they're not vulnerable to that. Ow.
What do you think I am?
Okay, that collector's edition has only been announced for Japan so far. I'm assuming it's gonna be like announced for fucking everywhere else pretty soon, but oh fuck, I might need that.
Okay, let me test something here.
Okay.
So we charging this, it does that. If I switch to Blast Slice, fully charge it, it does a throw. And then there's Rage. And you go full on punch melee with it, and then it ends with a burst. However, all of these their normals are the fire sword. So you change these weapons to change what your heavy ends up being.
This seems pretty
Yeah, also fall damage confirmed. She hurt herself landing.
Well, yeah, she can't fall. She's only gonna rise.
Fuck me, you're right.
Just like your neck.
Yeah!
Oh. Fucking nerd.
I wonder if I can shoot that with your, with phrase magic.
So, like, what other, elements do you have aside from...
Currently we have earth and, we got earth, we got fire, we got some plant stuff, with our support spells that we do with L with the left shoulder buttons.
Architectural vibe around.
Huh.
So we got a whip, we got this thing, we got this thing that, like makes vines come out of the ground and grab enemies to hold them down.
Yeah, not my scene at all.
Disperse makes a flower that's a turret.
This is a big, like, nitpick. I don't like the subtitles, like, coming in letter by letter.
Yeah, I didn't notice until I saw how, like, low they are. Let me sleep. Have a nappy nap. What's L2 plus R2 look like? We'll check that once we're outside again. I am glad they let you use your spells wherever, so I can, like, test things around without there being enemies.
I don't see why. You've been asleep for ages.
Oh, the subtitles, the letter by letter is only for your cuff.
Oh.
Because it's the magical golden arm thing.
Huh.
So it's just a special flourish only for that.
Okay, I thought that was everything.
Yeah, we got a crafting thing to get healing droughts. Increase the pouch capacity. We got some stuff there, you know? And again, yeah, the demo is up on PS5, but this is a current gen only game.
Mood killer.
Alright, so L2 plus R2 does that. Okay, so that's called Genesis.
Oh my god. KZ, my boss is considering canceling his flight for E3 next year because he wants to make sure he gets enough time to do guides for Final Fantasy 16.
Oh my god.
Dude, I'll bet.
I would also do this. It's like fucking nothing.
I felt so good for your boss when he dropped a tweet of like, yo, Street Fighter 6 drops on my wedding day. This is the best of my life. Because anytime that game's come up, he's just like, man, this is so good.
Yeah, my boss is really into fighting games and arcade games. He has like multiple one-up arcade cabinets.
Yeah, I've been following for years now. He's very, very nice, very cool. European though.
Oh,
but unforgivable.
Yeah, it's fine. It's okay. I'll forgive him because his name is Donaldson.
Me too.
Your name's Donaldson?
So like, what is this game's format?
It's like open world game with questing, and most of your spell stuff is like, oh, if you're locked on, you can like do active dodges to getting close.
Oh shit!
This looks actually really fun. I was not interested in actually picking this up.
If you're in combat, you hit square, you grapple toward them with like snatch, like it's DMC4.
This is fucked up. I'm gonna play this game now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I had to regardless. So any positives that come out of this, I'm like, well, thank God, you know.
You don't have like a fire spell, right? Like that's not what you were using when you did the snatch.
Yeah, that was fire element, yeah.
Okay, because it looks like the snatch changes depending on what your element is.
I think they just made it like that because I was on phrase menu, but they made me use the Tanta thing. So I just think they're just trying to mix them together a little bit.
Ah.
Yeah. And I know there's plenty more. I've seen the ice stuff in trailers. I've seen you can like summon like a giant fucking Ozma bubble.
Someone chat. I feel like the cringe writing that's probably just the trailers because they have to cut a bunch of dialogue together.
I think it's a mix. I've been served up multiple bad things so far.
Okay, well, I haven't really noticed.
That's how we do it, that type of thing. We'll have to see like the actual like quest writing, you know.
Yeah.
We did see like in some trailer we saw like a full like not uncut scene of like two characters talking, and it was still pretty rough.
It's fine. I'm like, whatever.
She will rise. It's fine.
You know, it's probably because I'm going through the entire Borderlands series, so cringe dialogue in this game just doesn't faze me.
Oh, yeah. You know what I like? This thing had tells to set up it's doing that. See that? Fucking 15 never had attacks with tells.
Yeah. The game didn't have an attack with tells, which is why your dodge button was hold the button down.
Oh, nice. If you do the heavy, it knocks him on his ass so you can really unload.
KZ, this has been a great month for you and Bridget's validated hatred of directors.
I know, dude!
Dude, it's been so good. It's been so good.
You know it's kind of cruel though, but funny still. On Crisis Core's remaster, they always do an opening credits thing that favors the remasters over the original. So Tabata isn't even in the opening credits anymore.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, get fucked.
There is an original games credits thing though, so he still gets properly credited for the original. But I did think it was funny though.
I mean, it's like fair, but
I forget.
No,
Has
Bridget-
anything
Go on.
has anything bad come out about Tabata in terms of his person?
No.
Or is
No.
it... Okay,
No.
okay.
No,
okay.
yeah, he just
No,
seems-
we're just being mean because he made a game that made us go crazy.
Oh yeah.
No.
It's
It's just like, I'll be honest. I've gotten lost in like the sea of news over the last couple weeks.
Don't worry, he hasn't shown up in news in forever.
Designer
Yeah, the last time we heard about him was
he's making a Type 0 style RPG and a nomadic RPG. That's what Final Fantasy 15 is.
Is he still making that game about like a paraplegic Olympics?
No, that already came out.
Oh,
It was like a thing specifically for that event.
Oh.
Like,
okay, that's cute.
Like,
okay, so you can use these towers to like see things around you, and this is how you can place markers from a distance.
You know what game fucking does this too? That Phoenix Rising game.
Oh, this is really
Immortals?
smart. You can do multiple markers and they just number them for you.
Oh, neat.
Oh, it's like Elden Ring.
If I remember correctly, that news about him making the fucking quote-unquote nomadic RPG is like over a year old at this point. So yeah, we haven't heard shit from him like.
Yeah, that announcement only came because I believe it was either a big publisher or a Chinese company just gave him millions of dollars for it. So they're like, they got the green light, they're gonna make stuff, and they're going from there. I freaked out for a second because I noticed something cool. It looks like you might have a plunging attack in this.
Oh, do you?
Yes, you do.
Oh, that's actually a really cool plunging attack animation.
The plunging attack only fired when I released.
Wait, so could that mean that you could like flip down?
Yeah, it looks like once you've fallen for enough distance, it then transitions into it. So when you release, you do the flip and you slam it.
This is already so much more sauce than 15 had in just terms of
Perform
gameplay.
cuff scan. Get our vision here. And that tells you like enemies around and stuff like that.
I don't know if I'm necessarily digging the soundtrack super hard right now, but like it's only the one track, so I'm not gonna judge the whole
Who's
thing.
doing the OST for this?
I have no idea. I don't know many credits on this at all.
Yeah, I think someone
Wait.
mentioned this. I think...
Wait. Bear McCreary's doing it?
That checks out.
Huh.
He's a really good composer, holy shit.
Yeah, he's really good, like even beyond games, and also fucking God of War.
There's also
like
the other composer is fucking the guy who did the Mordor games.
Oh really?
Huh.
Oh,
he's
got
available. How's up?
If I'm
Bioshock...
remembering this correctly, I think the like director, at least like the gameplay director or whatever, is like the guy who did like the later FF15 DLCs or something.
Oh, maybe. Let's see. We got Bombardier, kick enemies back with a fiery force, doing an explosion AoE. Yeah, I'll do that.
Wait. Oh shit! The enemy you kick explodes.
Yes.
That's oh my god. That's cool as hell.
They announced DS2.
Oh, I see. So conflagration is so we switched to Frey. We had that big Vine Genesis move I showed earlier. We switched to Sela, which is a boss you fight later, the fire one. You get this.
Director of episode Ignis and Ardent. Well, hey, one of those is pretty alright. So
one of those is fantastic for 80% of it.
Yeah.
So, and honestly, that's the part that matters. That has the most set PC looking thing that worked in any of them. Good lord, that Vista.
Yeah,
there's a fucking Dark Souls swamp down there.
Like, there's some really good set pieces in that. The gameplay is probably as swaggy as you can make a gameplay system in Final Fantasy 15. So...
Yeah, it has the iconic, I forget his name, Caligo Aldor.
Yeah, that one.
The guy that you work an entire stealth mission to capture, and then between one cutscene they go, he escaped, we don't know why.
He escaped. I guess we'll just give up on this now, despite this being like a huge emotional thing for us, and we'll just get on that later.
I'm not sure how much this means.
Ow!
But the other director was the studio head of 7 Remake.
Huh.
Sorry, Momo's cat just came. It just sort of walked up to me and started cuddling. So I'm having a pretty good time right now.
That's not doing much.
Oh yeah, he's Earth, so he'll just be resistant to it. Alright.
Okay.
Oh, nice, you can, like, back up while you do. Oh, it charges in and pops. So it's in it, explodes. Ah, and if they're down, you can do like a abyss roll attack on them for extra damage. Can I like add magic to my thing here? I saw that I unlocked this.
I can't believe a fucking FF16 also had a you can pet the dog moment in that trailer.
Oh yeah, I did actually, huh?
I'm not even gonna like obviously there were a lot of really good action shots.
By the way,
trailer,
your equips in this are nails.
No, that's based. That's actually
that does sound really based. That's based.
Like the idea of actually like painting your nails to have different runic symbols.
Yeah,
I wish I could do this.
Blue flash attack spell charge more quickly, but you get a -5% thing. Hold to paint nail. There we go.
Bridget, have you tried?
Well, I mean, I painted my nails, but I don't know.
Well, how do you painted the symbols?
Dude, I can barely color my nails correctly. I'm not attempting that.
Well, yeah, no, you have to be high level at it to get it to work.
All right, well, you know, it's gonna take me a little bit to get to that point, but I'll keep trying.
Exactly. Don't give up so soon.
True.
Yeah, the only thing I'm lost on, Chez, I don't know how to equip the new spell we unlocked. That's the only thing I'm missing in this. I don't know how to equip my kick I got. But aside from that, we're pretty gushy here.
Oh, hey, Bridget, Noah?
Yes.
What's up?
News for you guys you might like. In Fire Emblem Engage, you can craft costumes for your units.
Oh!
Oh!
Here, I'm gonna post a video for you guys in stream call.
I really like this.
Like, it's all like cute casual outfits, like jackets and stuff.
Oh, this game is. Oh, this game is gonna be so good.
They also.
It's a shame we only have to wait 1 month.
Dude. I saw Leaf from Fire Emblem 5 in that game. I went, oh fuck.
Guys, look at this drip.
I sense a hostile presence beyond your.
Yeah, stay frosty. Got it.
Send that to
Okay,
Momo
I'll put it on here. Let me put this in.
I didn't even have to ask.
The Game Awards drink discourse ends here, folks.
Family.
Oh, I'm gonna throw up.
I'm not gonna lie, like, there's obviously a lot of really exciting action, like, moments in the 16 trailer. I think that one of the moments that got me the most exciting was just that, like, little bit where you're, like, with 2 other party members just riding around on your chocobos.
Oh yeah, like all of the moments where you're like teaming up with your other people, you know, it just felt really great because I was assured that you are in fact not going to have any party members or people around you.
By people that didn't know.
Besides only the mercenaries that were in the first trailer.
Yeah, well, from what I gathered, it's probably, you know, Clive is the only consistent one while it's a rotating door.
Yeah, it's a rotating cast of like AI.
So you can't exactly say they're party members because it rotates constantly.
I always assume that's like a party member where it's just people with you.
Do you not?
No, I assumed it's like Nier.
Do you not consider like the FF3 casts that join you, not FF2 cast that join you occasionally as party members then?
No, FF3 also had that, yeah.
FF3, okay.
Yeah, FF3 had the one where the dude just jumps into a cauldron.
Oh yeah, Doga, yeah.
Yeah, like both of those games always have that.
I was just like
two. It's really funny where they're like, we're gonna add another person to die.
And then 4 did that, but it went, oh, actually they're all alive except for the old man.
Yeah. I was always
That was so
kind
stupid.
of like confused by the notion of, oh, this is like a more focused action thing where you're only playing as the one character, so there's no way that this game's gonna have
like Final
party
Fantasy
members.
15.
No. See, I was always like, have y'all never played Kingdom Hearts?
Well, that's like Kingdom Hearts, Nier, like a lot of Square games do this.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Haddock also brings up a good point. FF4 drops party members like they're free. Like, I don't think,
dude,
that
every single
game's-
time a story moment comes up where I'm like, oh, we're probably gonna run into this person and add them. I guess that means someone's gonna die in the next 5 minutes.
I don't
oh,
think
look
that
at this
game-
crocodile!
I don't think FF4's party stays consistent for more than 2 hours.
No, you get the consistent party.
It's like 90 minutes. It's rough, dude.
Yeah, no, you get the consistent party in the last, like, I think 2 dungeons of the game.
Yeah, no, like once you got Edge and Rydia, it's like, yeah, no, we're set. It's fine, we're set. It's fine, we're set.
I love that. That's my favorite comedy game.
Yeah,
so
and then Kane somehow finds another way to betray you completely by accident.
I would give him a shit for that, but at least he's not Alvin from Tales of Xillia.
Oh yeah, no. See, like at least like in Kane's defense, he was mostly mind-controlled for the entirety of that.
KZ, in Alvin's defense, did you see it coming?
Bet you didn't see it coming.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. After it kept happening, no. Because I'm like, eventually it's gotta stop.
I have to play that game at some point because he sounds like the funniest guy in the world.
He's really funny, and then the second game's like, man, can you believe I did that so much?
All right, question: how does that game run on the PS3 emulator?
Good actually. There's only a bit of hitching if you play the if you try and do the undub, which I'm the only person that does.
Yeah. That's not a thing that affects anyone normal.
Yeah.
Vince,
you are punching the shit out of this dude. Oh my god.
Yeah. Vince, are you here? Damn, he's not.
Damn.
That's fair enough. He still has COVID.
Wait, did he have COVID?
Yeah, him and Nim have COVID.
Oh shit.
I want to tell Vince that Clive and Barnabas are just like us.
Who's Barnabas? Is he the bald dude?
No, he's the guy who looks like Meteor.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, fucking that.
Wait, hold on. They showed off 16 Sid, who was also named Sidolphus, who was Thunder God Sid.
Yeah, he looks so cool.
Wait, you gotta show me this. You gotta show me.
Look at stream call chat.
Sidolphus Telamon.
We've never been more back. This guy was
put it on screen chat here, Sidolphus.
This guy was when you had 2 party members. This guy was one of them.
Oh yeah, this is I pointed him out as Ramu Daddy.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, he has Ramu because he's gonna be Thunder God.
Yeah, that's why I was like, he's Ramu Daddy in the trailer. I remembered he was the hot dude who used electric powers. You remember that part where Zantetsuken is now Judgment Cut End?
Judgment Cut End?
Yes. God,
he's gonna be the coolest character in the game.
Yep.
Guys, no. Barnabas is Odin. Odin is gonna be the coolest boss in that game.
Dude, I know. We saw the previous trailer showing that Odin gets really large and then starts fucking fighting on top of a tower. What's this picture spot do? Hold up, what are we doing? Ah, it's locked. It's got a dog on it.
Oh, is it because you're in combat technically?
Oh, okay. Hold up.
Fucking Mins and voice text. Oh no, I have to go suck cock. BRB.
Hold on.
Understandable.
Noah.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm sorry.
Don't suck Jordan's cock. It'll make your tongue hurt.
You're gonna have to get a new personality when 16 drops.
No, don't worry. I saw her too.
You saw.
I saw her too.
No. Yeah, I see.
She's the Shiva, right?
No, trust me. I saw her too. I was biding my time and waiting.
Listen, you have a large list now that there's Girl Zagreus.
Listen, I see a girl with long silver hair and I immediately think Noah.
That's it. Yeah, that's what I'm here for. That's what I want. That's what I'm doing.
Yep.
I was like so excited that I started punching the air and I accidentally punched my lamp.
Could you imagine if you punched your light like completely off?
I did break the little cover a little bit.
Ah, okay. You can analyze enemies and you get descriptions and stuff with up on D-pad.
I'm not bleeding.
That's actually kind of neat.
Wait, Bridget, is that the twist in tactics?
What?
I don't want to say it out loud because
God damn
like
it.
no, there might be like a remake coming soon. Or are you implying something different?
No, it's just that the Sid in tactics is like they named him Sidolphus. That other thing in that tweet is from the 14 raid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a Sidolphus in tactics. I think 9 and 12.
Of course, it's. I'm like, of course, most of the time Sidolphus shows up in an Evil East game. Fucking Yoshi P loves that shit.
Yeah.
I love video games. I love when video games are good and I'm happy.
They are good quite regularly, yeah.
It's been such a good like decade for video games.
Yep.
So far, I mean.
I think it might. I think the 2020s are shaping up to be the best decade of video games ever.
At least since the 90s.
Yeah, we're back to the Ops PS2 era, which was the former peak.
Yeah, no, 2001 when the PS2 launched was my mark for like best year for game releases of all time until last year.
And now 2023 might even beat out 2021, honestly.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna go 2017, 2021, 2023 as like 3 of the best years of gaming ever.
No, I think that 2021 is better than 2017.
Yeah.
What all came out in 2021?
James says the Xbox.
A new
Halo Infinite.
A new Twoey that was really good.
Okay,
Bit Endwalker.
Fuga Melodies of Steel.
Well,
Dread.
Okay,
I guess in terms of
Yeah.
like bigger releases, 2017.
Yeah,
was
it's like
probably
I
better,
already
but,
know. I just want people to use their words.
RE8.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, last year was really, really strong.
Monster Rise.
Let's see here.
Tales of Arise.
Lost Judgment.
Guilty Gear Strive.
Yeah.
Scarlet Nexus, I think.
No.
I don't give a shit. No one cares about that game.
Even in terms of just games that are like, you know, games I haven't played but I know people really like. It's like you got Deathloop, you got Returnal, you got Psychonauts 2, you got Guardians of the Galaxy.
I like chunks of Returnal. It's really great.
I still need to get back to playing Guardians of the Galaxy. That game seems actually really good.
Guardians of the Galaxy is great. It has one issue, I feel like, where the bosses are somewhat weak and they do that thing with the last one where it's just like, hit me for a bit, alright, fight a bunch of mooks for a while, alright, hit me for a bit, that kind of thing, and I know some people really hate that. I was mostly fine with it, because I think the game ends ridiculously strong.
It wasn't a full release, but Deltarune Chapter 2 came out 2021.
Oh my god.
We can absolutely count that because, again, me and Chris entirely by accident have the exact same top 3 for Game of the Year.
In order?
In order. We both, and he laughed. He laughed slightly. I think it was might have been me, where he went in his list and I went, uh-oh. When I'm like, what do you mean? Your top 3 is literally Lost Judgment, Deltarune, and Walker.
Like even when you like look away from the big like AAA releases or the big like notable like major publisher releases, 2021 and this year especially have been both really good for like fan translations for a lot of niche games.
Yep.
So it's like even if they're not like amazing or anything, the breadth and like variety of games is growing every day to be more playable.
Also, just talking about, like, if you want to talk about indies that came out in, like, 2021, I heard that, like, Inscription was, like, a huge one.
I didn't
for a lot
mention
of
it because
people.
I haven't played it yet, but like it's Inscription. People talk about that like it's a game that only comes around like once.
Yeah,
every,
it's one of
like,
those
couple
games
decades.
that does stuff. So you kind of like don't want to talk too much about it. You just kind of want to get into it. It's one of those.
I don't know. I don't think. I'm pretty sure this doesn't count as indie, but I mean, hey, one fucking. Yeah, no, this gets published by like EA. Yeah, but It Takes Two was also 2021.
Yeah. Yeah,
it was published by them, but it wasn't developed by them. You know,
yeah,
smaller
it's one of
studios,
it's the EA Originals thing where they just give money to them. Most of them are indie. It Takes Two has reached that level where it's higher than that because holy shit, it's incredible. People like to meme where it's like it's the straight game, and I'm like, yeah, there's also an insane amount of platforming set pieces and mechanics there that are insane.
Yeah.
Every hour it throws away an entire game's worth of ideas to do something new.
Like me and Jordan, for the little bit that we played of it together, we both discovered like the insane amount of like movement tech that game has.
There's also just the bit where it's like you really do have to appreciate. It's a game. It's like you don't get that many like co-op focused games like that these days.
Yeah. It's mainly that guy just doing that because A Way Out was the same way of. It's a narrative thing that is ripping off multiple popular U.S. movies because that's just Joseph Ferris's thing. And then a bunch of mini games you just run into, and they doubled down on that in It Takes Two, where it's just to the right. There's a random fucking game to play.
Yep.
And then I would play them with Nep, and then I would say, "We're never playing this again when you beat me."
God, fucking Tekken 8.
I'm going to make a
Tekken 8 showed
mistake.
like what 10 characters or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about to make a mistake. I'm about to open the Game Informer 2023 game releases article and start crying.
I'm about to get so cooked when you do this. You have to understand.
Dude, it's so aggressive. Again, fucking Jedi Survivor and RE4 within a day of each other.
KZ.
Yeah.
All within a week.
All right.
The new SpongeBob game, Forspoken, and Dead Space.
And only a couple days before that week, Fire Emblem.
Engage.
In February now. Theater Rhythm and Ishin within 4 days of each other.
Fucking, I forgot Ishin.
Octopath 2, Destiny 2, and Kirby, all within the same week.
Dude, that Kirby game's just a remake of the Wii game.
I know. Kirby's life ends because we have
can't
way too
count
many
that.
full brand new games coming out, but good for them though.
I keep forgetting Wo Long's actually coming out.
RE4 remake and Jedi Survivor on the same day. This hasn't been updated since the Game Awards ended, I think. But holy shit.
Jedi Survivor is a week before RE4 remake. It's March 17th, not 24th.
Okay, someone in chat was wrong. What a surprise.
Okay, that gives time.
Oh yeah, I can totally knock out either. Which one comes out first?
Jedi.
Oh, I can totally. That's way better because Resident Evil 4 does not need to go first because I'm gonna beat it and then they're gonna give me the unlock menu and then I'm gonna play it 15 more fucking times, like 8.
That does mean that that new Bayonetta like spin-off game's also coming out the same day as Jedi Survivor.
Thank God I don't give a shit about Bayonetta. That's great.
Listen, that looked really neat. Like, maybe even more interesting than Bayonetta 3 in some ways. That, no shot, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, no, Barry,
it
entirely.
looks way better. It looks way, like, honestly, I think it looks way better and more interesting than all 3 Bayonetta games put together. But it is still a Bayonetta game, and I like, it looks cool.
I like how you had to try so hard to not be cruel on that.
I'm trying not. Like, I'm trying to be better.
You're like this looks better than all of them combined in but it's a Bayonetta game.
I'm looking at this list and I completely forgot that fucking Eiyuden Chronicles is coming out next year.
Oh, it's Suikoden 1 and 2.
Yeah, and the Suikoden 1 and 2 remaster.
Fucking Nintendo alone has a ridiculous lineup for next year.
Hades 2!
Hey guys.
Yeah.
They announced a new Armored Core.
They did, in fact, do
We
it.
sure did, buddy.
It's coming out next year, also, by the way.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude, okay, I need someone to check on this for me. How
Those
close
games
are
are co-op,
six?
right?
How close are 16 and Street Fighter 6 together?
Wait.
3 days, I think.
20 days.
Can we also mention?
Oh, 20
that-
days? Okay.
Is it
that,
wait? Is
that,
Street Fighter,
Tears
is
of the
Street Fighter
Kingdom
6
is in May.
Wait. Is
Yeah, I was
Street
gonna
Fighter
say, yeah,
16
the new
second?
Zelda comes out a month before Final Fantasy 16 and Street Fighter 6. Yeah.
Okay, Final Fantasy 16 is the 22nd. Isn't Street Fighter 6 the second?
Yeah, it's the second.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
22nd.
we're good. Yeah, we're good. We have plenty
Yeah,
of
we're
time
good on
to
that.
Okay, that's
get
fine.
in
That's
set.
fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Whoa.
Okay.
You have
Guys,
3 weeks. You're fine.
guys, they're gonna announce a new 14 expansion next year.
You're gonna announce that shit like a month after 16 drops, by the way.
By the way, you'll recall, chat, I said it, I think it was on the Diddy Kong Racing stream, I'm like, it would be way smarter for 16 to come out in June, so the Chaser event can be the 14 announcement, and I fucking called it again, baby!
Stop being smart.
Stop being smart.
I'm like
gonna
it's summer, it starts in June, it makes more sense there.
Yeah, then, yeah, they're gonna have that. Oh,
Is it?
And
Is
then
it?
Rebirth's in winter next year.
There's a potential that this is the moment where you start gasping for air and pray it's January, not fucking December.
Oh my
And Death
God.
Stranding 2! I know that wasn't confirmed for next year, but it's like, that game looked really far ahead, and now compare Death Stranding 2's first trailer to Death Stranding 1's first trailer.
Yeah,
Also consider,
yeah,
like,
they have
when-
experience in the engine. Like that Death Stranding first trailer, they didn't even have an engine.
We've talked about this a lot, and I mean a lot, but there is a really solid potential that within a 7th-month time span,
Oh god, yeah.
there will be 16, 7 Remake Part 2, and a new 14 expansion.
Wait, guys.
Yeah,
Next year, like late next year, we might get that Xenoblade 3 story expansion.
Guys? Hey, guys.
What's up? Hi.
Dragon Quest
Hey.
3 Remake still doesn't have an announcement date, but that could drop any second.
They said there's gonna. Well, people are saying there should be an update soon.
Yeah. Well, as you know, Square is now committed to releasing 40 games a year.
Shit, Dragon Quest Treasures isn't 2 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what else?
It's in 2 minutes.
Hey, and then you know what's in.
Can someone clip that? I really like Jordan's laughing now. I want to listen to it on repeat.
You want to know what's in
someone clip that.
You want to know what's in 4 days after those 2 minutes, Alto?
What?
Crisis Core.
Oh.
I gave up on that. I'm waiting for that one for Christmas. I can't. I don't have time. I can't.
Mom-
That's absolutely fucking understandable.
Momo's getting me that for Christmas, so I'm pretty set.
I ordered Lost Judgment a week ago.
I completely fucking forgot that Dragon Quest Treasures was on Friday. I went, wait, I'm off tomorrow. And I look at the time. It's 11:58. I'm like, oh shit.
It's Jover.
I
Wait,
loaded that game. I have that game loaded on my
Okay.
Switch right now.
So I'm very glad someone brought this up in chat. Imagine we get that. We get literally a year of free mainline Final Fantasy experiences dropping. And and then in 2024 they drop Kingdom Hearts 4.
Yep, and for 2024 they'll just drop that, and then you'll fight Darth Vader, and then I'll come all over the floor.
They still haven't announced the FF9 remake.
They still haven't announced the Final Fantasy Tactics remaster that is absolutely happening.
And like this is only for for me, you know, those 2 Kickstarter RPGs, 2024 or 2025.
Yep.
Not to be not to be petty, but man, you remember Square Enix, the company that people said couldn't put out games?
Yeah. And now they're putting too much.
Yeah, I think literally every like RPG they've put out in the last 3 months, the only 2 that haven't bombed are Tactics Ogres and maybe Harvestella. Everything else is just absolutely bombed.
Wait, I'm surprised Harvestella hasn't bombed because you were literally the only person I've ever seen talk about that game.
It's sold well in Japan, and it's actually been getting a decent word of mouth.
I will say, in terms of the quality of stuff, I was looking at other stuff they played. Star Ocean 6 was good. I didn't like the last 20%. I feel like it lost me, but I still think it was fairly solid. Valkyrie Elysium was really good.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad that one bombed. It seemed like they really put a
The
lot
story
into
was
that.
incredibly like backloaded, but overall
Okay.
I really enjoyed it.
That reminded me, Valkyrie Profile Lenneth is this month.
Yes, it is.
Guys!
All right.
Spider-Man 2 is next year!
Wait, hold on. Is that Wolverine game also next year?
No,
too?
that's
No,
2024 at
no.
earliest.
Yeah, that one's still early on.
Well, I mean, that's still 2024.
Spider-Man
so it's like
2 is next year!
Yeah, they called their shot last year. The Spider-Man 2 is next year, and I'm willing to believe it because they said when Miles Morales was announced, yeah, several months ago, the director of Spider-Man 1 began Spider-Man 2.
I'm remembering the story teases at the end of Spider-Man 1, and I'm getting really excited. Is the thing.
So I see people keep talking about the Horizon Zero Dawn remake, and it's gonna be really funny when it turns out to be the Uncharted 4 thing, where it's not a remake at all. It's just a fucking port to PS5, and then people cry for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way it's not that.
Yeah, I'm like, you can't. There's not much to remake here, but there is a thing of
Yeah.
you can up the quality to be like near the PS5 level.
Yeah, because like Uncharted runs at 4K 60 in that PS5
and there's
port.
also like a 120 mode in that too.
For as unnecessary like the Last of Us remake is, that was a PS3 game.
Exactly.
Yeah, like I can understand that, but we already have a PS4 game that they then put on PS5 with enhancements right there.
Oh no. The 16 Collector's Edition opens pre-orders on the 12th.
Just have the money.
I don't.
Just have the money.
Did they announce the price for it?
Not yet.
If it's on the Square Enix store, they don't charge you until they ship.
Oh.
Shit, hold on. So you guys know how I
Source, I bought the Kingdom Hearts 3 Bring Arts Triple Pack Super version.
Oh.
That had Toy Sora, Toy Donald, and Toy Goofy. So I have dealt with the Square Enix store before, when KH3 came out, and I bought 4 or 5 copies of that game.
It'll be a good chance to flex our muscles.
I only
Okay.
bought 2. I was slacking.
Okay. Perhaps this will give a good idea on how much the Ultimate Edition is. The Deluxe Edition is $100.
Hey, Bridget, Noah.
Yes.
It turns out that costume stuff in Fire Emblem Engage also goes into like glasses and accessories. You can give all the characters like
Australia
glasses
has a price
like
of $350.
Okay.
The Australian dollar is even less real than the Canadian dollar, so that's.
Yeah, I
like
know
200.
that. So now you do
Guys?
exchange rates based on that.
Yeah, that's like what, like $200? Yeah.
I watched that Australian Pokemon card YouTuber.
Guys. Guys, look at the box art of 16.
Oh, there's a box art out. All right.
Oh, baby.
Oh, that's really.
It's on high quality. Oh, it is in high quality. The Twitter just posted it.
Yep, here it is. Mittens just retweeted it. Thanks, Mittens.
Thank you. More.
Shoutouts to Mittens.
Just a minute.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Guys, we
What?
got so excited about game news, we forgot.
What?
I'll do it. Oh my god.
No, what?
Hurdle.
It's 11.
Oh fuck, that whore! Right!
Oh,
All right,
yeah,
so
12.
I need to tell you, chat. Man, do I hate the English cover of Final Fantasy 15.
Dude, the English cover for the game
the
is so
one where it's like
fucking-
they got the Knights of the Round in the back, and I was like, where am I? And meanwhile, the Japanese cover has they're walking on the highway, and that has like art to it.
Yeah.
Wait, did they not use that for the English cover? I don't remember.
No, the English cover is
Casey, put it on screen.
Okay, we're putting them on screen.
You don't remember? He's got the sword, and he's like, "Come
we're
on,
putting
with me,
we're
bro."
putting them on screen. This is
Okay.
important. So,
Because I could have sworn the car thing was technically
I'm gonna put up the Japanese cover first.
Alto, just
Actually,
remember,
I've got both of them on one screen here, thanks to a Western-Japanese box art comparison.
Yeah.
Let me use the save as PNG extension, because fucking WebP.
Web. Oh God, yeah, you're right. Ugh.
English
Alpha.
versus Japanese.
Oh.
Also, you have to remember, it's one of those things where they knew, and they just gave you the reversible slipcover.
Okay, that's what. All right.
Yeah, so in one instance we have boring Western CG cover that removes the Amano
Yeah, you
art.
really even get the Amano fucking logo. You kidding?
Oh, I have never noticed that about this image.
Oh no, that bothered me. Man, I'm a scholar.
I've thankfully never had to be too upset about this because I have the like the way I own that game is the deluxe edition steelbook that has a bunch of Diamano art on it.
Oh yeah, you've got the Big Bang art.
Yeah, so it's never really had to bother me too much, but it's still kind of like, come on.
It's still it's one of those things where I get mad at a trend.
Yeah. No, I totally get that.
So in terms of this game now, I hit an open world spot that is literally a horde mode thing where you protect people in the center.
I haven't talked too much about this game because my mind's on 16
yeah,
right now.
there's 87,000 video games coming out next year. That
Honestly,
we will cover.
like,
hopefully by the time they come out, I can have a PC that functions. That would be really great. We
Thanks,
can
James.
get that going.
Guys.
But like so far, honestly, this game like it's not seemed that bad. Like it seemed pretty good.
It's also a really meaty demo.
The deluxe edition box art is out too. This is low quality because I just grabbed the screen cap because I'm fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I'll be completely honest, Noah. I actually forgot this was just a demo until you just mentioned that.
Right? Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna pull this up. It's low quality here, but I need to pull up something else real quick.
KZ. Wolong is in March.
Dude, Wolong is so good. The environments are so great. So I have this cover on screen, right? Looks sick, right? What does it remind me of? One of the GOATest covers. FF4DS.
Oh, yeah, that one goes crazy, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna be able, yeah, no, I know how Square Enix store pre-orders work and you do not get charged until that shit ships. I'm just not gonna be able to sleep when, like, it hits fucking 12 December over here until I have the pre-order in, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's great. I'm super pumped for all of everything in the world. There's a Hades too. But what are we guys at about for the 80th time today? What do we got?
Yacht Club's new game is next year as well.
Mina the Hollower is next year.
I'm looking through Wikipedia now.
I cannot believe a Game Awards has left me with a feeling that I haven't felt for any kind of game award show or just announcement show.
Yeah, it's been so long because unfortunately Sony stopped doing them, and then COVID hit, which gave people a brain disease. If we can have our own show, I'm like, no, don't have your own show. It's gonna be bad.
I'm trying to think of the last one that I liked even to I feel like there was a Nintendo Direct at an E3 that I really liked, but I don't know if even that. Yeah.
I need you to name me a first-party Xbox game that was announced at this show.
Oh, that's it. No, that.
Ion Life.
Well, that's
that was announced on this show.
Oh my God. Xbox had no presence beyond their ads.
Well, that's it. Well, that's a shame. They didn't announce anything.
Yeah. As it turns out, unfortunately, they don't own Activision right now, and they may not. It all depends. So that means yes, they effectively should.
They didn't announce anything that they could charge you $70 for. That's a real shame.
It's a shame. The FTC leaked their only announcement.
Yeah. I was. You said it as a joke, but I was about to say, is that because Microsoft Strip has fucking nothing, or is it because they pulled out the FTC?
No,
I feel like that was too late for them to have pulled out, so I'm not entirely sure.
That's not necessarily. I mean,
again, people can pull out announcements on a dime. Jeff has dealt with it many a time.
Yeah, Jeff has said that people literally pulled out the same day.
I don't think that's what happened. Yeah. I know a lot of people want a conspiracy theory of they're refusing to do anything to make themselves look worse to make the deal work.
It's actually just that they're grossly incompetent.
They're working on some things where it's just it's not ready. There's a degree of I need you to do better, and sometimes I'm willing to be like, I know you're working on things.
By the way,
Supposedly, they will finally release actual games next year.
Yeah, of
supposedly.
course you would say that.
Allegedly.
Okay, I'll say it. They're releasing like at least 2 games next year. Actually 3, because they're releasing a mainline Forza,
yeah.
as well as Redfall and Starfield.
Oh, guys.
What's up?
Guys. Yeah. Really important. They showed off the artwork for the dog. Look at stream call chat.
Yeah, I saw it. It's really good.
That's a good ass dog. That's a good
that's a
fucking
good
RPG
dog.
I'm still thinking about that Crime Boss game. That's in March.
It's got vanilla ice in it.
Shout out to Eminem.
I'm
Holy
I'm
fucking
getting
shit.
That. I'm getting that. I need other people to join me in this game.
Okay,
We're gonna play. We're gonna play.
This
We'll
even
try.
seems to be like a repeatable challenge that gives you scores.
Oh, neat.
Something else. I noticed something, Casey.
Okay.
Next year's when we find out if games like Black Myth Wukong are real.
Is one of those coming out next year?
Supposedly Black Myth is.
That's crazy.
Is that game being developed by one person?
No.
No, you're thinking of, I think, Lost Soul-Aside.
Is the
Dude.
Oh, go on.
Dude, I know it's a gamble. Like, whenever Lost Soul-Aside comes out, I'm picking it up immediately. I've been waiting on that fucking thing for like 7 years or some shit.
2016.
Is the deadline?
Yeah.
Is the deadline on Skull and Bones being a real game next year?
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It is legally contractually to release.
Yep.
Probably before the end of March.
Yeah, I don't think they necessarily have a deadline from the Singaporean government, but they absolutely do have to release it. The rules were they have to release something and it has to be a new IP. It is not allowed to be an old thing. That's why Skull and Bones is Skull and Bones. And not like a Black Flag 2 or something.
Yeah, because otherwise they would have probably consolidated that into like an Assassin's Creed thing, I'd imagine.
Yeah, and then they wouldn't have nearly as much trouble figuring out what their game is for the past 5 years.
That game's gonna be really funny because it's like, if this came out earlier, you probably would have beaten like the fucking Rare game. What the fuck is it called? God.
Sea of Thieves.
Thieves, thank you.
You played that game.
Dude, I've been up since like 3 in the morning. Leave me alone.
Dude, okay, for real, until like I think like a couple months ago when people talked about Skull and Bones, I kept thinking they meant Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, I did too, and I played one of them. I played the hell out of Sea of Thieves. I think that game's genuinely fantastic.
Oh yeah, especially like the Pirates of the Caribbean stuff. Like,
I like that because everyone who I heard talk about it said it didn't work.
Yeah, it was very glitchy. And then we redid it with other people, and yeah, it got fixed over time, so it's a way better experience.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna move some stuff around. I'll be right back.
It's rather sad to think of that old bridge
Sea of
once having
Thieves,
been
nuts
bustling
fit in your mouth. Who got him? Thank you, Dylan.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Someone went through a
Dylan.
whole lot of trouble to build that thing.
Well, at least you're making use of it.
I forgot what year they started doing it, but Square has really knocked demos out of the park.
Yeah.
Like this is a significant chunk of the game.
I keep forgetting that fucking Saga Minstrel Song remaster came out this week.
Oh god, yeah, that look at remaster too.
It was only $25.
Really?
I'm gonna play that eventually.
Yeah.
I just thought about something else.
Okay. That's great for you, dude.
Sorry.
I just
realized
thought it was funny to be like, cool, I'm glad you're thinking.
there's a good chance we see the next Sucker Punch game next year.
Did you find something?
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit.
Exciting news! It's gonna be shout out to Sly5. Definitely real.
No.
I'm not coping.
After 4, I don't know, 5.
They didn't even make that. It's not their fault.
Yeah, I know.
I require people to use logic in this house.
Isn't it, if it wasn't for the story, Sly 4 is actually a really good game? They just absolutely fucked up the ending.
Cliffhanger series revival after like a decade.
What he said.
Cliffhanger ending.
I don't like the look of this.
Ah, Golden Sun, I get it.
Whew, feels like it was pretty easy all of a sudden.
You know, I was thinking, like, was there anything in Golden Sun 3 that's as bad as the Penelope bit in
That's it.
Life 4?
I don't know what the Penelope bit is.
Poor quality of the opposition did help quite a bit.
A complete character betrayal for absolutely zero reason.
Yeah, there's no real character betrayal in that. There's just the thing of, what if we built up a Master Xehanort since the second game, and then they finally show up here and then they don't do anything and say wait for the next game again.
It's been 15 years.
We're gonna get one. It's gonna be after Advance Wars.
Man,
That's
stop
exactly.
reminding me.
If Golden Sun
reminding
comes
me.
back, they're just gonna fucking start with 1 again. I feel it in my
Hey,
fucking
you know
bones.
what? You know what? That's fine. I will take a 1 and 2 like put together because apparently they were meant to be one game.
Oh, might I?
It would be a fucking massive fucking game. It was fucking like that, though. Yeah.
Yeah, like I wouldn't mind. You know that'd be sick.
Yeah. I don't even know if like the 1 game even like makes sense because you know second game you have a completely different party until
Yeah.
portions.
It is the second half of one big story.
Yeah.
But guess we better do this.
So I think selling it.
Yeah,
separately-
I'm always like very careful over the statement of like it was meant to be this full thing because my brain's been ruined by the people that go, I'll wait for the FF7 remake when it's done, and I'm like, no, you fucking idiot.
You know you. Yeah, no.
It
they're
is
all- they're all
done.
separate
One of
games,
them's
yeah.
done. I put that up in my list of people who go, I hate Sony games because I don't play them. And I'm like, oh, okay, thanks, good. I'm glad we got something out of there. That's part of why I was very happy that God of War kept winning, because I knew it made the most annoying people online mad.
Yeah.
I have a question. Do you
up?
guys think Dragon's Dogma is next year?
No.
No. 2025.
Capcom.
Nah,
Capcom.
it's
run-
2024.
Capcom releases are so stacked next year.
Yeah, we still
Yeah,
don't know what's going on with Pragmata at the moment.
Yeah. We also just remember when we like the announcement of Dragon's Dogma 2 was a T-shirt.
Yeah.
I don't think there was key art. I don't even think there was like a fancy CG trailer. Like
Yeah,
that
all we
game
had,
was-
all they had was the logo.
Dragon's
be
Dogma
fair,
2,
that
we
is-
do it.
To be fair, they have been Itsuno's been working on that game since Devil May Cry 5.
Yeah, they just want when it's revealed to actually like have something substantive.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be like a holiday 2024 release.
That
I
and
imagine.
Capcom typically now wants to reveal a game and then get it out within a year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still, man, nothing's ever going to hit me the way that the press cycle for Devil May Cry 5 hit. Like the lead up to its release. Like actually just insane.
Look at all those different flowers.
Yep.
Okay.
Crazy.
I'm just looking through the Nvidia leak at this point.
You're desperately looking for more games.
The sacred texts.
Do we
I mean,
think
basically
Titanfall 3 is actually real and would be
No.
next year?
I don't believe that.
No.
I don't have enough.
I believe it now that James is against it.
I've been hurt. I've been hurt too many times.
I'd love to be wrong.
Okay, all right. Casey.
Yeah.
Will Titanfall 3 be developed by Gust?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, other question. Respawn's making a first-person shooter Star Wars game, right?
So
I think they
Are they?
might. They're doing some shooter thing.
They're doing 3 games. Three Star Wars games, I think.
I didn't know they were doing 3 Star Wars things. I'm all discombobulated with. I knew they were doing something Apex and Jedi Survivor. I didn't know if they were doing a shooter. It's been a minute.
That does remind me. My main thing about like the idea of a Titanfall 3 is obviously, you know, Respawn has been on the ball. They've been doing really well. But also most of the Titanfall team left after 2, so it's like I would believe that a Titanfall 3 by this Respawn would be good. It's just like there's the Titanfall 3 I want in my heart, and it will never be real, and it makes me sad.
I'll be honest. Besides the single-player campaign, which is just one of the best first-person shooter campaigns of all time, I think that unironically, Titanfall 1 had the better multiplayer.
I didn't have an Xbox One, so I didn't get the chance
I played
to
it
play
on PC.
James. Titanfall 1 was nothing but the multiplayer.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I think
like how
that
the statement was, I didn't have an Xbox One, which implies they're like, I had no way to play. And James is like, well, I had a PC with my computer.
Works on my machine.
I wish I had a good computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a glare at my Xbox and pretending it's James.
If only someone here could recommend a good PC. Oh, look at the sky! It's Quail Man.
You have to understand when Titanfall came out, like my PC that I was using at the time Titanfall came out, I had to get rid of because it couldn't run Overwatch.
Oh.
Overwatch came out and it was like, yeah, no, this is not running.
But yeah, part of the reason why it's hard to believe they would bring back a Titanfall type of thing is that EA tried its best to get that thing to die. I've never seen such a malicious release schedule. Then we're gonna put it right next to Call of Duty and our own Battlefield. We know what we're doing.
It was one of the good Battlefields that actually sold.
Yeah, that was the last one that sold.
I want to say that Battlefield 1 was like the one Battlefield that actually did better than Call of Duty that year or something.
Yeah, because that was Infinite
Warfare. Right?
Yeah,
that was the one that everyone was pissed about. Because they were tired of futuristic shit.
Jordan,
even though there was like what, 2 at the time, I think.
Do I have to read this, Jordan?
I think it's funny.
It is, but it makes me
What is
upset. Wario64 tweet. Kojima says there's a lot of things to talk about in the trailer for DS2. Kojima rewrote the story for DS2 from scratch because of the pandemic. Didn't want to predict the future, so he rewrote it. Quote tweet. That was Ryukishi 07's excuse for not giving us to Sony a Phase 2.
Yeah.
Get fucked. Silent Hill's more important. Is this pipe dream?
Awesome!
Yes!
Awesome!
No,
it's a sliding puzzle pipe
dream. Oh fuck!
Fuck me!
Bioshock is back in style.
This is the most Western Japanese game ever.
Take a look at what it says on the top left.
Very hard.
I don't even know I don't even know my goal.
You know what I think about? You know how I think this puzzle goes? Very hard.
Yeah, I give up because I don't know how to do it. It's very hard.
This is the most Western Japanese game
yeah,
ever made.
That was the entire point. All right,
I'm gonna head out now. I had fun, guys.
Have a good one.
See you tomorrow.
Yep. Tabata and his team got really into westernizing things, so they ripped out all the cool shit in Versus and put it into 15. And with this, Square kind of just wanted a Western-focused RPG, which I get. So that's why we have a game that has Western writers, has an actor playing the main character, and you know, we got Westernized like puzzles, like fucking slide the rocks. I don't actually know the main character's actress from anything but the reboot of Charlie's Angels that bombed.
Uh-oh.
That I think Kristen Stewart was in.
Yes, she was.
And then they said that the reason that movie did bad is because of misogynist and not because the movie sucked ass.
Oh boy, the Ghostbusters reboot excuse.
Yeah. It's okay. No one cared about making a culture war over this one.
You're not going to finish reading it?
That was sweet.
Thanks.
Oh fuck, Easy Allies put up all their reactions.
Oh dude, I cannot wait. There's so many good games. I like during the Hades 2 reaction, I keep going, no guys, hold on. Because I've never wanted a thing to exist harder than my brain's like, no, stop. Stop, you can't do it to me.
I literally said Super Giant?
As soon as they said it's like someone who's been here forever, and is in India, I'm like, it's gotta be Supergiant's next game. We've been waiting to find out what it is. And they never do sequels to anything.
Yeah.
They never do sequels, so I was worried it was gonna be this artsy thing of like, we want to find out new ideas and stuff for games that we want to do. But thankfully, Hades is so fucking love that they're like, okay, I guess we'll just do another one.
Also,
So saying
I
the
think
music played, I had to run on check. As soon as I saw Supergiant, I knew Cheese was done.
Also, I think the fact that Pyre did not do well, and that was their
Yeah,
last
yeah,
like,
that's
original IP.
totally fair. Like Bastion did fantastically because that was one of the early, like, this is an Xbox Live Arcade, like, full indie thing. Transistor did pretty well. I don't think it did as well as Bastion. I'm not too sure.
It's one of those cult hits.
Yeah, Pyre basically no one played, but I thought the concept was interesting. I played basically barely any of these. And then Hades was crack inside my dick.
Don't worry, this will be quick.
Pyre came out and it was like, oh, the West isn't ready for Inazuma 11.
They're not ready for a narrative blitzball. But when Blitzball gets added to 14 in the next expansion, everyone's gonna kneel.
Yes.
Oh yeah, myself included.
You see, the only way to play Blitzball is to go to another shard.
Oh, the level up system has been revealed.
For 16?
Yeah. It's like sphere grid skill tree?
Okay.
Yeah, where is it?
I put it in stream call chat.
Okay, I was looking at the timeline. I didn't see it. Let's look here. Yeah, it's kind of yeah, it's just a basic like skill tree thing. Yeah. We're never gonna get a sphere grid again, and it kind of makes me sad because that was always the base thing of just like you're working your way through the grid and all your party members are in it. It got repurposed after they changed the initial idea of everyone has a back tattoo, and your tattoo gets bigger as you learn more skills.
Man, Final Fantasy X is so cool.
Yeah, back when that game was originally going to be called 17. And was not a Final Fantasy game at all. And I was listening to the Resonance Arc podcast that went through that game and went, I wonder if Jekt is a holdover from 17 because he's got a big-ass tattoo all over him.
That's so good. That's so cool.
Yeah, I highly recommend their Game Club podcast, mainly because they did 4 hours worth of podcasting before hitting Kilika.
Hey KZ, that's really funny that you say that. Do you know what I've been listening to lately?
There you go. Have you been listening to their Xenogears one?
What gave you the impression?
They did a Xenogears one. They also recently finished Xenosaga Episode 1.
Hey, KZ?
Yes?
You know where I got that little factoid about FF7 summons and Xenogears?
I'm willing to bet it was from the Resonance Arc State of the Art podcast.
Yeah, it's one of the few bits that they've mentioned that I was like, oh, I didn't know that.
I got such an appreciation for 10, which is still one of my favorite games ever. Just from the amount of research they did into various parts of that.
FF10 is part of like my warring triad of favorite Final Fantasies, which is like 7, 10, 14.
It was really nice because they just kind of go of, here are the influences that they were kind of like looking for in this, or just there's a lot of really good stuff to dig into. I was binging that in between like my playthrough of Xenoblade 3 on stream on my downtime, so I was really just digging into my oils. This is called Resonance Arc. You can check that out on. They put their stuff out. I think it's weekly on YouTube. They do. It's essentially game clubs, so they'll like tell you where they're playing through for each episode, and then they just talk. And they just talk. They don't even talk about gameplay. They focus entirely on the story and theme.
You can also check for State of the Arc.
Yeah, State of the Arc podcast is what it's called. I believe they're currently going through Silent Hill 2 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I just came onto them and I came upon them recently. I just like the FF10 one quite a bit because they're like, here's our first episode. We're not going to talk about the start of the game at all. We are only going to talk about development history, and that podcast is an hour and 40 minutes long.
We got box art for the Bayonetta spinoff.
Oh, neat! I can't believe that just exists too. It's good for them. I want Platinum to survive, and it would involve them, you know, putting out some cooler stuff. Yeah.
This is a really good box art.
Yeah, it's a really good. They have some.
I like
really
the
good
style a
art
lot.
there.
Like the art style of that entire game. I mean,
I also love that it's actually getting a physical release.
Yeah.
They could have totally just made that like a digital-only spin-off.
I'm gonna post it in stream call chat. What I love about Street Fighter 6 is that they have different typeset for every character's name. Just adding to the personality of each one. I remember Jury's was really good because they actually wrote it out in English using Korean text.
This amount of brokenness
Like Korean
doesn't feel
characters.
So bad.
Normal human being, on the other hand.
Hey, I am a normal human being, thank you very much.
This
Platinum's
entire
logo
time.
isn't on the front. Was it not for free? They put the Platinum Slash logo at the start of the trailer, so it's clearly them. Platinum's like thing is probably on like the back.
And also, Doug Bowser gave a message from Platinum in his acceptance speech. For,
Yeah.
Bayonetta 3.
Don't worry. There's nothing going on here. I feel like Platinum is trying to do their comeback arc after Babylon's Fall was being bad and they were incompetent with side games and got kicked off Grand Blue.
Shout out.
Okay.
I need Grand Blue Relink to actually be delayed again. There's too many games coming out next year, so we're gonna punt it again.
No, the better thing to do with Relink is let it come out and then let the content like pile up. So
Yeah.
like you know you just got
yeah,
whenever
there's
you
a bit
actually
of
do
that.
get into it, you
Hold
can
on.
like chew into it.
I need to blow up. There we go. Oh, that feels pretty good.
Especially
oh,
because
that actually hurts you. Okay.
Huh.
Yeah, so you should like move around or jump or something.
But yeah, there's also a bit where like Relink is going to be a game where you have characters, like playable characters that like feed into the game.
Yeah.
So, you know, the longer you wait, the more likely you are to be able to go in with a character like, oh yeah, no, I like this one.
Looks like we're done here.
It does, doesn't it?
I've been waiting for that game for fucking years. I really hope it's
Oh
good.
yeah. Oh yeah,
I
it was
really
a
hope
funny
it's good.
thing for Big Think Game of the Year for 3 years in a row. It was in our top 4 most anticipated game. We literally made jokes before I had left that we were going to have to call it most anticipated game sponsored by Grand Blue Fantasy Relink.
God.
That's not doing much.
It's just always nice when like a gacha company gets the kind of money where it's like, okay, we actually have the funds and clout to do our real game.
And they're like, we wanted a Final Fantasy-esque franchise for ourselves, and we've made $18 trillion. So now we can make a fighting game, and we can make, you know, we can make our RPG, and we can do all of that. I'm sure your fighting game will get rolled back eventually, so you can stop cyberbullying them. I'm sure it's already in the plans.
I love how that little Noah roguelike was announced and released before fucking Relink finally came out.
Yeah. I can see why it's taking so long. The one boss they showed looked incredible.
It's so like
Yeah.
they're really putting their whole pussy into it.
Yep.
I'm also excited because like a similar thing is happening with Yostar and Arknights. Is they're making like an actual video game for that one too.
That's good. That's a franchise that exists entirely on my timeline during the hours of 2 a.m. and 6 a.m.
Shoutouts to Ray.
Yep.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, that one's a really cool one. There's a lot of just really cool lore tucked away in there, and you'll never know about it because it's a mobile game, so it's not real.
It's okay. They have an anime now.
Oh yeah.
Try harder than that.
Let's pray that they don't try too hard.
Grand Blue had an anime that didn't work out well.
And it happens. There's a lot of games that get like an anime thing that doesn't entirely fire. I'm petty. I stopped watching the Twooey anime, not because it was rushing through, but it was. But because that opening was different. I'm like, no. I wanted to watch that opening each week, and now it's not there.
Shoutouts to tax fraud.
Whatever. Let them free.
Remember when Capcom made an anime series for the original Monster Hunter stories, and then like only the first half of the series was like licensed to in the West?
James, you said you remember when Capcom in an anime conversation, and my body went cold.
That's
the amount
really...
of Netflix Capcom things I've had to watch.
Did you guys ever watch that terrible like Monster Hunter 3D CG like?
Yeah, we did.
I am so sorry, buddy.
Heroes of the Guild or whatever. That one was like, it was funny because Erica Lindbeck was in it, because she's literally in everything. The main character is voiced by Prince Zuko. Fucking Dante Basco. Knocked me on my ass. That thing looked terrible, was comically bad.
Might as well pocket this.
I am a massive Monster Hunter fan. I have been for basically half my life. The moment they actually showed footage of that, I was like, I'm glad I don't have a Netflix subscription. I don't have any reason to watch this. That looks terrible. And
We
then
looked at the cover where it looked like the dude didn't even have ears, and we laughed about it on a big thing. It's like, we have a gap week. Do you want to, like, watch that? So we sat down, watched that right before recording, and went, man, this is bad. This is, like, exceptionally bad. Then we watched Dragon's Dogma. Another 3D CG Capcom anime. That was so terrible.
It's really fucked up because all this happened, but there's also the Mega Man Battle Network anime, which I consider to be one of the only good video game anime adaptations.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool when I watched it on basic cable. Like, I got through a good chunk of those arcs before I had to move around because I was poor and then I couldn't watch TV as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit rough. That was really sad. I couldn't see the rest of the dub run of Rave Master because of that.
You missed out on Rhubarb Fish.
I'm speechless.
Yeah, I missed out on like a chunk of that, which was a bit unfortunate. I do agree. Yeah, the Tui anime changing so Neku is possessed by the noise to do bad stuff is a little bit weak, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can. Those one of the few times. I'm usually someone who's like, whatever. They're like doing something slightly different, or they're sanding something. I'm fine. But that's one of the ones where I'm like, yeah, I get this one. I get that one. Like I saw, like even the podcast crew had some criticisms of the Cuphead show because they're like, it's not grizzled enough, I guess. It's not edgy enough compared to what it's like contemporary of, like, we're referencing 1920s animation where it's a bit more mean-spirited, you know?
Right.
Here, the Cuphead show is in fact a cartoon I would see in the 90s on Cartoon Network, which, by the way, quite good. But
that shit was like for kids.
Yeah, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. Mainly because I've missed cartoons where the end of the episode is, we have no solution for the crisis, they're dead. Watch the next episode, they're fine.
Shoutouts. Shoutouts to Wayne Brady.
Yeah, that was great. He appears in a few episodes, and they're some of my favorites. He's fucking really nailing it.
It was a real treat for me because I grew up, like, one of my favorite shows growing up was like old Who's Line reruns.
Oh yeah, I was thinking, I'm like, what else has he done that's like really big and it's like Who's Line? God, that fucking Dragon's Dogma show. That's my only exposure again to the game. Watch that anime. They named every episode after the 7 Deadly Sins. Sometimes they couldn't figure out why it was about a 7 deadly sins, so at the end of the episode they made a tragedy happen and said, that's smart, isn't it?
Oh.
They're like, this episode's about greed because there's a bunch of magic coins in a treasure room that makes people evil. Their greed took over. I'm like, no it didn't, magic coins did that. I know the game's good, it's just like incredibly compromised or whatever. But Itsuno made Devil May Cry 5, so he's just going to be able to make gold and they'll just let him. Hold up, how do I... There we go.
Tweet from Jeff Keighley, the individual who interrupted our Game of the Year moment has been arrested. Quote tweet, Crash Bandicoot, he's going to jail.
Yes! Okay, what else do I have here? Improve your magical powers of the Monument of Strength. Alright, let me tick that. And then look at the map. Because I've kind of just been wandering killing things. Let's have a look here. Oh, when you zoom out, it does like a different map. Okay. Like, what the fuck
We have a plot description for Final Fantasy 16.
Please, please, put it in my mouth.
Okay.
Oh, good. I came back at the right time.
The sun is setting upon the land of Valencia. Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah,
for centuries
or something like something like that.
For centuries, people have flocked to our mother crystals to partake of their blessing, the abundant ether that fuels the magics they rely upon in their everyday lives. But as the ether begins to fade and the lifeless deadlands spread ever further, so too does the struggle over the final flickers of the mother's light grow ever more fierce. Bloody battle rages across the realm, rival nations sending their ultimate weapons against each other. Dominance, men and women within whom sleep the world-shattering power of an icon. There are few in Valencia whose lives have not been touched by the Sword for the Crystal's blessing, and Clive Rossfield, firstborn son of the Archduke of Rosaria, is no exception. Unlike most, however, the vicissitudes of fate are to reveal to him the dark truth that lies at the heart of his world, and lead him on a mission to destroy those self-same mother crystals the rest of the realm holds sacred. The legacy of the crystals has shaped mankind's destiny for long enough.
Yeah, that checks out. Yeah.
You're not on a mission to save the crystals. You're on a mission to fucking end them.
Yeah, yeah, because you have all the dominance in that. And the previous trailer clearly goes, these soldiers get abused to the point where their energy runs out and they turn to stone.
So it's like I'm assuming like sort of the core idea here is that like you know, it's like a whole thing of like, oh, resources are running, like this particular resource we've relied on too heavily for too long is running out, and now like everyone's essentially like killing themselves and like putting the world in an even worse state getting them, so it might as well be better to just get rid of the thing and have humanity cope with it then and there. Instead of like a
and
slow,
I imagine the
destructive
trauma
decline.
of what happens in Clive's early life with everything that happens with Joshua pushes him to just hating the mother crystals and everything going on there.
My bet is that
really
bit
cool
about
idea.
the Deadlands and how they're spreading. I think the trick is that the crystals themselves are draining the energy from the world, and that's what's causing shit to spread, and not necessarily a byproduct of the crystals themselves losing power.
Yeah, it's a nice nice change of what you would expect.
Yes, something seems to
They kind of want to subvert the tropes of a Final Fantasy game, especially the old ones, where it's like, no, the crystals breaking is bad. Final Fantasy V.
That's like
where it's like, no, we have to like deal with this.
that feels like they're subverting it. Like, I don't know how to put this. It's like it feels like a really good like way to like subvert it while still having a point about it and not just, you know,
of course. Subverting isn't bad. It's just sometimes they make bad Star Wars movies.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a twist on something you know.
Yeah, but it's like a twist that like leads to somewhere, and not just a twist on the formula for the sake of it, which is really good. That's really like what you would want.
Yeah, like I'm very happy with the stuff they're setting up here. This map is cool, by the way, because it's actually a 3D model of the zone.
Yeah, that's cool.
Really cool.
And as you zoom out, it changes to like an alternate one here that is then the typical open world map.
Well, even then, that has some depth to it.
Oh yeah, it does have some depth to it. I just like that they have like 2 modes to it.
I think this is actually fucked up because if 2023 wasn't shaping up to be...
Yeah, this, my prediction is the bad quipping and maybe some story stuff will keep this from being in my top 10, but the gameplay and the loop-wise, it could probably easily get in the bottom half. Like, so far my impressions of it feel pretty good. Yeah, the gameplay feels good. I feel like something can hit a top 10 typically, like, in the bottom half, like... I look at my list for this year, and it's like we got some good stuff in there. Like control-wise, this feels good. Combat actually feels good. You have like a myriad of options.
The traversal was like the one thing I was really
feels
excited
good. Just
about.
like holding the button, doing the thing.
Take a picture?
Just try not to dilly-dally.
Alright, let's take this.
You know, I know we're obviously doing this whole Forspoken thing as a bit, and that's why, you know, I do like funny dramatic reactions to it, but, you know, ultimately, I would like to play a good game, so that's very exciting to hear.
There. She pulls out her smartphone, so you find different vistas, I guess, here to take photos of every place.
Oh, cool.
I did that when they said there's 49 left.
Well, finish the job.
Good night.
Yeah, you definitely want to do the triangle finisher when they're downed. It seems to do like 10 or 12 times the amount of damage a normal hit does. There, we got some crocs over there. Do you have eagle vision? I don't seem to. I have some sort of like detective vision scanner, and it mainly just tells you nearby things and marks every enemy near you.
Can we appreciate just how absurdly good those crocodile-like models are?
Oh yeah, and then they put a bunch of like extra shit on top of them. There we go. Remove all options here. Journal. Okay, so we've gotten all these done. So the last thing is defeat all enemies at Mervale Bridge. Ah, which should be this. The marker there. Is there a traveling fast thing? I'm in battle. Okay. Hold up. Oh, hello.
Do something.
Boom boom time. Ow. Ow, fire water hot.
Shoutouts to
That's what I call a pick-me-up.
friend of ours, Diablo, for retweeting this really good tweet. Jeff had the perfect opportunity to say, guards, seize him. SMH, I'd do anything for such a chance.
I still really over the fucking animal Muppet Melania bit.
Yeah.
And how he really wants to make a game with Kojima.
I sometimes wonder how come a guy like you makes such a good shield. Kinda want more of a challenge.
I'm very glad to hear.
Okay, the quips are pretty bad. Like.
Yeah. She's like, I want more of a challenge, or I ended a fight and got a heal off, and she's like, that's what I call a pick me up, and I'm like, please fucking die. She has a bad personality, but she's got a good skill set here. We doing? Okay, I can't fast travel from there, so we'll we'll go there and finish this objective.
Journey's end.
Yo, we jump canceling in here? Well, a little bit. They have a thing. They have like a special animation and an attack change when you do like when you do your dodge with circle that I've noticed. You also have like different plunging attack. You can do a Superman punch onto the ground from high spots.
A gaggle of troublemakers.
Weak ones hunt in packs, huh?
They did not just fucking reference Dragon's Dogma there.
Okay, these are the quests, guys. All right, we'll take it out. So far, I doubt dying in this is going to be hard. Although I haven't run into a lot of difficult stuff. This does have difficulty modifications in it, but like my health is basically full, and I have 8 heals. Those are the bottles on the bottom left.
Okay, good. The 16 collector's pre-orders start 6 p.m. on December 12th for me. That's thank God.
Okay,
thank
so
God they were fucking.
that's like noon. Okay. I assume that's noon for us.
I don't know if the U.S. pre-orders open at a different time, so maybe
okay, that's
good idea
true.
to check.
That's true.
That.
I'll have to pay attention
I think someone posted something about that earlier in the server. Let me see. Yeah. The collector's edition is available for pre-order on December 12th, 2022 at 6 p.m. PT. I'm assuming that's Pacific time.
PT. Okay, so that's 8 p.m. for me.
I would recommend everybody in chat and in here as well, set alarms. You don't know if that thing's gonna go out of stock.
Yep, you definitely.
Oh yeah, no,
we got a boss. We got like a higher tiered enemy coming up here.
I'm gonna be fucking hitting that refresh button like a good couple minutes in advance of that, repeatedly.
Alright, let's check you out. Okay, I can dodge through it.
This is actually a pretty cool design.
Yeah, that's kind of rules.
Nothing can say that this is a better game than 15 than the moment I just had there, where I'm dodging through attacks.
You were thinking about like your attack and your dodge in this.
Yep. Okay, they mark red on what looks to be like unblockable-esque things. Alright, switch back to fire, please. Oh.
I can't believe this game is like good.
Yep.
That's nice. That's a nice surprise.
Yeah, another nice thing is if you do an active dodge on an attack, and then you attack again after the successful dodge, you do a better move coming in. Oh fuck. Oh, you're charging for some shit. I'm just gonna hang back.
It is also nice to just see like, okay, no, the Luminous engine is like it's capable of a good couple things at least. Like.
Yep.
I wasn't necessarily sure how much being on the Luminous engine would like kneecap this game, but it seems like they're not really.
Yeah, I know a lot of people were. Yeah, a lot of people, even when I was on the podcast, going, we had beaten the demo through that. They're like, oh, the engine's gonna be the thing that makes it bad, and I'm like, not necessarily. And when 15 came out, that engine still wasn't done.
Yeah.
No, they only finished it, I think, 2 years after 15 came out, and I'm like, now we're on a better console. And yeah, my experience here is the frame rate has been good for everything, except for me breaking a shrine earlier because there's a shitload of rocks that shatter off of it. But aside from that, it is run pretty well.
It's interesting
that combat had enemies with tells in it, so it's like, yeah, this is gonna be pretty solid. A lot of it is gonna live and die by how the story ends up going.
It's interesting because this is maybe not something that most people are gonna realize about what Square is doing with Forspoken, but there's a number of Square games that have had an interesting like a long lifespan, like well beyond the time like most people have actually like gave a shit about them. Strictly because the PC versions of those games have been continually updated with like new technology for whatever reason. Like Shadow of the Tomb Raider was like one of the first ray traced games, and just recently got an update for like Intel's like DLSS competitor, like XeSS or something. This is gonna be the first game on PC with direct storage support.
Yeah, there's also, when FF15 was having its PC version come out, they were very adamant on being a showpiece for the new NVIDIA stuff when it was coming out.
Yeah, I think this game is AMD sponsored, I think.
Wasn't that 15 PC version like actually like insanely impressive, like beyond what most people would think?
Yeah, it had a lot of things. It had a lot of stuff going on with it. Like there was a lot of tech stuff. Like when NVIDIA did like shows showing off their next graphics card things, they did demos for 15.
Jeez.
Yeah, so it's like this game is probably going to continue to get updated, at least on PC, just over the years for random graphical like updates or something.
I'm glad my general prediction of how the Game Awards went actually was right, where it was going to be God of War wins a lot of shit, and then Elden Ring just takes one or two crucial ones.
I was I mean, I don't necessarily think it was a challenging call to make, but I was pretty happy I made that call near the end.
Yeah, it really was the 15 versus Cold Steel 2 JRPG subreddit award coming back.
I hate that you're right.
Yep. Alright, so you have a style meter here, and it entirely affects your experience and drop rate multiplier.
Oh,
So
that's
if
a
you play the
really,
game well, you get better shit.
that's a really good way to like implement that in a more RPG-like game. That's really smart, actually.
Okay, I forgot about support magic in this. This is where all the other things I got were. My bad. So we have spells like, okay, yeah, we're low on MP, so we need to wait on a couple of these.
The only real snub to my taste was, I mean, like I know God of War has good music, so I'm not necessarily I played it up during that, but like, you know, I'm sure that that was more than deserved. I just really like Xenoblade 3's soundtrack.
I'll be that guy. I'm like, Xenoblade 3 is one of the weaker soundtracks for me, but when it's doing a song, it's going in. I feel like
yeah.
the field themes were especially weak in that game compared to the previous 2 games.
Specifically, I think 2 really
yeah,
did
especially 2, because, you know, all you needed was 2 to come out for the real Xenoblade to start.
Yeah.
And people are like, that's wrong. Gar Plains. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Roaming the wastes. Morardane. Don't talk to me. This shit goes hard.
I do think there's a genuine argument that the Xenoblade game with the most varied field music is still the first one.
Yeah, there's a little bit going on there. I just don't care too much for Xenoblade 1 for the most part. 3 has some really good boss stuff. Like, all the Mobius themes are just so fantastic.
They're super good. They're super fucking good.
It's the first time since Kingdom Hearts 2 that I felt the boss track's about to drop. It's the best thing I've ever heard that I used to associate with Kingdom Hearts 2's 13th Dilemma.
Yes.
And you get that every single time the Mobius dudes show up, and then you get the Interlink remix of it. And then you learn that Chain Attack overwrites one of the best tracks in the game, which is Mobius Interlink Climax Action. Which plays in the penultimate chapter of the game when you're on the last 15% of the last boss in that chapter.
Yes. Oh, I remember now. Oh, that was so
I know.
fucking...
I listen to that one every now and then because it's one of my
Guys,
what's up?
Guys,
hi, what's up?
Steam description for Armored Core 6 just went up. I'm not gonna read all of it. I'm gonna read the last 2 lines.
Yeah.
Development team: Hidetaka Miyazaki, involved as initial game director, taken over by Masaru Yamamura. So, not directed completely.
Yeah.
But there's some shit in there.
Yeah, there's some guidance on there. There's some stuff that's like, get the Moonlight Grace.
So, for anyone that does not know, Miyazaki directed exactly 1 Armored Core, and that's the one you've heard of, Armored Core 4 Answer.
Is that good or bad?
Good news. That's good news.
That's the best. That's
the best one.
That's the best one.
Okay, I know nothing about Armored Core. I didn't watch any of the Gigaboot stream where they spent like an entire month playing every single Armored Core game in a row.
Armored Core 4 Answer, like people make people make like really cool tech videos about just what the mechs in that game can do.
It is the most different Armored Core game, but it's also the one where if you play one, you play that one.
Honestly, the Armored Core reaction is maybe the funniest thing in the entire show. Because it's just 2 people in here being truly vicious and angry. And then it starts becoming clear it's an Armored Core game. And then they just start coming. It's like a child crying saying, my Christmas sucked, it was really bad. Then the parent reveals there was a present in the closet.
What's up, James?
Sage Water Dragon in the chat points out that the director for Armored Core 6
the lead designer of Sekiro is the director of Armored Core 6.
We never left.
Yeah, you never fucking left because Sekiro is the most action game they made.
That's perfect.
Also went too hard. I actually have never beaten Sekiro because the last boss was too much for me and made me sad.
Yeah, that last boss is my favorite boss they've ever done. It's insane that they actually decided for once to make the hardest boss in their game be the final boss, because it's almost always an optional boss like Malenia and fucking Elden Ring.
Yeah, they consider the thing that's supposed to be harder than that the Demon of Hatred, which is in fact just a Dark Souls boss, which does not work for that game, and it's fucking a nightmare.
Yeah, and there's also like an item you can get that just makes it so that you whistle it and it's like a dog whistle and he's like, what are you doing? And you can hit him for like 10 seconds.
Yeah, they need that. It's like the Gascoigne thing and Margit Shackle. that works on Morgott, and that's funny as shit.
God, Armored Core 6 might be like
next year.
My most anticipated game next year, besides like the actual fucking mainline Final Fantasy stuff dropping that year.
Bridget, I might
Yes?
be anticipating Armored Core 6 more than 16.
No, I get it.
That's understandable.
like-
That's a franchise that's been gone for a long time. So there's a lot of love. There's a lot of hope. You're also a mecha fucker, which also is very important.
I love
It's soon.
robots.
I love
yeah.
robots.
Ore wa Gundam.
I feel like I need to see some like actual like hard fucking like gameplay before I'm there with you, but like I can see it. I totally see that. I totally see it.
The other bit for me is like, okay, FF16, it's got one of the best combat designers in the business right now at the helm of it, right?
Yeah.
But Armored Core, that is like a seal of quality for a kind of game that we don't have. Like, name me mecha games right now that have come out recently.
Demon X Machina, that's pretty much it.
Do you know what me and Bridget have been talking about streaming? In the wake
Demon
of
X
this
Machina.
news? Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you gotta do that. It has Chad Renton Thurston.
No, we
It
don't have that
does.
one, unfortunately. We would have to mod that in, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you can mod that in, I think.
okay.
Yeah, no, you do have that. Also, like, that game was already pretty good on Switch. That game is a fucking dream on PC.
Oh yeah, now that you
My
don't have to
plumber.
worry about like Switch's 30 or bust.
You can put that game at such a high frame rate, and like that game is like that port is extremely well optimized. Because I ran that port on a dog shit fucking laptop before I got this new one, and it still ran extremely well.
Oh man, I'm gonna be able to run that shit at like.
Is that Damon X Machina from publisher Marvelous?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that I can't remember. That port has uncapped frame rate, right?
I think I'm not 100% on it.
If it does, I'm running that shit at 144. Ooh, baby.
Yeah, what he said.
Ooh, video games.
Okay, so we were talking about the Demon X Machina for a bit.
Yeah.
Which means we missed the part that when I fast traveled to an older area and then Frey went, why are we here again?
Awesome.
Just wanted to let
She's
you know.
just
What
said
the
a line,
fuck is
oh.
this? Oh
She
fuck,
just
it's
said
a
a line.
boss!
You just said the lines of like, I already forgot what it was. It was, yeah, what he said, and I'm just like, I felt a lump in my fucking throat.
Okay, we have world bosses confirmed.
That's pretty good.
Great game to play with the dialogue slider set to 0.
Probably,
I
but-
gotta embrace the story. I'm a respecter
Yeah.
of stories and themes, even if they suck ass.
I would do this, however, especially for the context of which we are doing a spoiler cast. No, I gotta.
Yeah, there needs to be an understanding here. I hate games. I hate a certain type of games media where I see a game and I'm like, I like it, and then they're like, I also like it. I'm like, that's great, and they're like, I don't really know what's going on in the story. And I'm like, that's because you're brain dead, and I need you to stop it. Stop
Sometimes
that.
they say this for like the simplest fucking like
Yes,
a
they do,
5-year-old can
and it makes
understand
me angry.
stories.
So I'm like, no, I must embrace all stories at all times. I will face this. I will face this. I will be better.
You will rise.
I will
Favorite
rise
bit-
much like she does, and your neck.
My favorite bit has always been MGS, specifically because those games, while they have a very interconnected and like complex interlocking story, those games are just like the cutscenes just play like movies, and you just watch the movie and it's very straightforward. I could tell you the A to Z of everything that happens in like Metal Gear Solid 1 or 2 or 3. Like the only time it gets really like muddy for me is when the story is just not that good, like in Peace Walker.
Hold up.
Remember when Peace Walker was originally gonna be the original Metal Gear Solid 5 because the peace sign looks like the 5
The
sign?
V.
Yeah.
Kojima's my favorite director. He's such a hack.
I have so much fucking confidence in this game's gameplay after doing that boss fight.
That's
Every attack had tells. A fat enemy reacted to hits. Yeah, it fucking cleared me. That's the last thing in the demo. There we go.
Yeah.
It reacted to hits. When you hit it with a heavy, it went on its back, and then you got to do a crit for more damage.
This demo did its job.
Yeah, all they had to do is get Tabata out of there so they can make an action game.
It really was Tabata. It really just was
It
Tabata.
really fucking was him, because you're like, is it a hold the button? I'm like, no, that's charge attacks.
It really just like, and I'm pretty sure not much of the staff has like. There's a lot of 15 staff on this. I'm again
Yeah,
the director and all
they're
that.
delegated and they designed the game based on what the vision is.
It really was Tabata. It
Absolutely was. You can tell because the Crisis Core remake has shortcuts, buttons due to attacks, stances.
He really
Crazy.
just is like a bad gameplay director. It's fucking crazy.
I know that. I played all
there's-
of Type 0 twice because you
Yeah.
can't get the whole story unless you play it twice because he's insane. He made Nier for idiots.
Yeah, it's that he just. Listen, man, I played for a birthday. I didn't finish it. I literally got paid not to finish it, but like I played it for a bit. That's the most like box standard PSP fucking shooter you can play, and it's probably his most impressive game on the gameplay front.
Yeah.
Like, he's just not like he really doesn't need another guy there to just be like, whenever he makes a gameplay decision, to kind of smack him on his hands and go, no. Nope.
Reminder that Tabata didn't come up with the DMW system from Crisis Core. That was Nojima and Nomura because they really liked Pachinko.
That's crazy because that's like the only gameplay element where you're like, well, at least this has some really
I know.
story integration.
Yeah, I know. It actually was not his idea ever. So the coolest thing in that game never actually came from him. So I thought I would lay that in there. Chat, we're gonna wrap up because we did in fact clear the demo. And we did the Game Awards. The Game Awards was easily the best show of the year.
This was the best like games media / announcement like show I've watched.
Oh, it's so good. It was really well paced.
Hey guys.
It had a good mix of a lot of things. What's up?
Remember the show opened with Dead Cells Castlevania DLC?
Oh my god!
I almost forgot about that.
I did forget about it.
This was
This beat out this beat out the previous Best of the Game Awards in
oh yeah, it's their best one by far.
Was this the best like games announcement / media show like since the pandemic started?
Yes, absolutely, abso-fucking-lutely.
Since before the pandemic started.
Street Fighter 6 showed a trailer that showed you a bunch of minigames that are trying to teach you inputs.
KZ.
And showed 4 new fighters and did all of that, and that was a pre-show game. What's up, Jordan?
What was the best Game Awards before this?
I think it was the one that showed Soul Calibur 6.
Yeah.
Was that the one that announced Joker, or was that like the one before
That was the one that teased Sekiro before it got fully announced.
Huh.
I think.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, also, you know, just as a general thing, I haven't watched every Game Awards, but I've watched like a good couple of them. Yeah, the shorter runtime really works. And
it didn't even feel like a shorter runtime because I was looking at it, it's like it still broke 3 hours.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that was good.
Let me look here at, let me see what VG247 said at the time for the 2017 show. Let's see. There's an 8-minute trailer for Death Stranding.
Okay.
They revealed PUBG's desert map. They did a Metro Exodus trailer. They announced a game called Bayonetta 3. They announced you'd be able to ride a motorcycle in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
There was a very, very brief teaser of someone tying an arm together for something called Shadows Die Twice. Then they revealed Soul Calibur 6. Let's see. They showed a way out. Oh, that was the Oscars part.
Yeah.
They showed GTFO there. Yeah, now I need to look at what the other years were, because there's a lot of really good ones across. The 2018 Game Awards is insane because that's the Joker one.
Yeah. That's like the best memory of the Game Awards ever. Until now.
Oh yeah, that was genuinely the most fucking insane thing I've ever seen. When they did that. I was like, what do you fucking mean that's how you did that?
I just saw on my timeline somebody sharing this thing that Norman Reedus was talking about. Apparently, earlier this year, where he just leaked Death Stranding 2.
We knew this was happening. He's like, yeah, we're already making another one of those. We're already making another Death Stranding 2. I'm working on it.
I love how he responds to, how did you even get connected with Kojima? And he says, Guillermo del Toro, who gave me my first movie, called me up and said, hey, there's a guy named Hideo Kojima. He's gonna call you. Just say yes. And I go, what do you mean, just say yes? He goes, stop being an asshole. Just say yes.
That was great. So I'm looking here. 2018 might have been the best. It had some really good stuff too. They had the Smash thing. They showed a new Far Cry. They showed Hades for the first time. Ed Boon photobombed the best sports game to then show the trailer of Mortal Kombat 11, where they're like, here's the nominees for sports games. And then the Mortal Kombat logo exploded all the nominees, and then they showed the first trailer for that. They showed the Outer Worlds for the first time. They teased Dragon Age 4. They showed Crash Team Racing as well.
Oh yeah, I remember that
Marvel
one.
Ultimate Alliance 3 that was then revealed to be a Nintendo-published game.
Wait.
That one
KZ.
Yeah.
You're telling me that 4 years ago, they announced Dragon Age 4. We have not seen a single shred of gameplay yet.
If you'll recall from the Jason Schreier article, they went against EA to announce that thing. Just to get it out there out of fear because Anthem was about to explode.
So what was the year with Fast and Furious? Because I feel like that's the worst one since 2017.
That was probably 2018. That was probably 2019, I think.
That was 2019, I think. Yeah.
Let's see.
I think that
2019 had Bravely Default 2, the League of Legends story game, Weird West. They announced Wolf Among Us 2. That's still being worked on. They announced Hellblade 2. They revealed the Xbox Series X. Fast and the Furious Crossroads. They showed Godfall. Naraka Blade Point. Yeah, that was probably one of the
I remember this specifically because people really liked the 2018 one for obvious reasons. So they were like, okay, well, even if we don't really care about the awards part, at least the game, they had some cool announcements last year, so this one will be good. And then it ended on the Fast and Furious thing, so everyone was severely disappointed that year.
Yeah.
I remember that how
it went. Take the stock in that. 2020 had Arc 2 with Vin Diesel.
Yes!
Evil Dead the game and Evil West. Those are two separate games. Untitled Mass Effect game. The Callisto Protocol. Perfect Dark. That is well, they're working on that. The Sega game that made feel pissed when it came out because it was literally called Endless Dungeon. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection. I don't know if people remember that came out.
That was the really weird Ghosts and Goblins reboot that had a shitload of animation tweening in it.
Yeah, it had a shitload of tweening on it. I watched Dan and Bob play it. Yeah, that game isn't good. It unfortunately is trying way too hard to be hard because they based it on the magic spells. So the game feels like a Ghost and Goblins Muso game. But the first level you have none of the magic spells, so it sucks ass.
Oh, that's cool.
Last year's Game Award had some cool stuff in it, though.
Yeah, wait, no. 2020 was also Sephiroth.
Oh, yeah, Sephiroth, which was great. I hear in my head Hungry Buck screaming Sephiroth.
Fucking Clutchbox.
Clutchbox. Last year's Game Awards, to compare it to the amazing year this had, still had some stuff in there. They had Slitterhead, which is the Silent Hill creators, new studio's new game. Sonic Frontiers was shown in some manner.
Oh, yeah.
Star Wars Eclipse by Quantic Dream.
That game that won't come out until 2028.
They revealed Rumbleverse, which is out by now, and people actually really like. I know Ray said it's their favorite battle royale at the moment.
Yeah, I heard good things about that.
The Shadow of Mordor people's Wonder Woman game. We still haven't seen anything from that though.
I
Alan
can't
Wake
believe people
2.
made.
That's big.
Yep.
I can't believe people made actual fan art of this. I can't believe people made actual fan art of this.
Hey, Bridget.
What's up?
I'm DMing you about this Fire Emblem character. I want you to read the bio and tell me what you think. And also look at the here. I'll just post this.
Chad, this is really important. Love wins.
Awesome.
Love wins between, you know, animals.
I want you to read the description and then tell me who. Yeah.
Oh no.
Is that actually
wait.
What do they do? Say it out loud.
Yeah.
This is a girl who is voiced by Aoi Shota, who is a man.
Oh.
Cool.
With blue and pink hair.
Cool.
Oh.
That's neat. Said Rumbleverse
I lasered in because it's like, oh, I love the color scheme, and then I looked at it, it's like, wait. Oh.
Renoa, it's very unfortunate that you thought when Monster said they wanted Melania, that you thought it was Melania Trump and not the boss from Elden Ring.
Jesus Christ.
You know, Casey, I heard you describe all of those those lineups for previous Game Awards. Yeah, this year cleared. This year cleared all of their
every
asses
single
out.
year had 2 or 3 things, not 10.
This was insane. I still I knew there were a couple things coming that were really really solid.
We knew 4 or 5 really good things. But that Jeff literally said you hadn't seen anything yet, a third of the way through the show, and I get it. I also think it's really cool that he literally fucking made it so 16 was the last thing presented.
He knew.
Yeah.
He knew how big that was.
He had that good understanding, you know. This time, for once, an originally planned final thing didn't back out. So we're able to end strong.
I feel like Square and Yoshi P would generally just be pretty good about that sort of thing.
Do you guys remember that the first time we saw gameplay of Breath of the Wild, it was at the Game Awards?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was Aonuma and Miyamoto sitting on that couch playing it.
That was
back when they actually had Wii U gamepad features in that game.
Yep.
That is such a weird memory. That does 2015 Game Awards does not feel like it's on the level of getting the first gameplay of Breath of the Wild.
We've heard through sources Reggie pushed very hard, and that's why they aren't going as hard anymore. It's he really pushed for them to try and show up and present things there.
Remember when one of the I think it was even before the TGAs were called the TGAs, the thing that he did right before the rebrand. Remember that one year Reggie came and Nintendo's big announcement is we've got Cranky Kong in there.
Cranky Kong. Yeah, that was during I think it was called the VGXs. It was the Spike Video Game Awards, and they called it VGX, and it was the worst thing in the world, and he wanted to kill himself on camera. And he's like, I'm just doing my own thing to fucking save this shit.
Wasn't the best thing of the VGX this one co-host that was very clearly annoyed?
Yeah, Joel McHale. He's that dude who does the soup. He's also the dad in Spy Kids 4. There you go. No one needed to know that, but I knew that. He actually had Joel McHale show up in one of these Game Awards shows as a reference to how bad the last one was. The biggest Game Awards 2015 announcements. What did they have, Games Radar? Oh, is this a slideshow? I hate that. Lara Croft hunts witches in a Baba Yaga DLC.
Oh, fuck me.
Uncharted 4 gets that trailer where he gets beat up by Laura Bailey in blackface. Shaq Fu 2.
Oh!
The Telltale Batman that everyone groaned at, but it turns out that was one of the better ones. Far Cry Primal. Crowdfund Psychonauts 2 on Fig. A Quantum Break trailer. Rock Band VR.
I was looking through the quote tweets for the individual who interrupted our Game of the Year moment has been arrested tweet from Jeff Keighley, and I found this.
Uh-oh. Here's a photo of the individual arrested at the Game Awards. Hold on, let me grab this photo here. Chat, do you have any information on this person arrested for being at the Game Awards? I'm trying to figure out what's going on over here. Seems weird. Seems like a nice man. First reply in chat was guilty. So he was the murderer. Oh, we figured it out. It was not Kyle Bosman. It was not Reggie.
What was the second biggest announcement from Game Awards 2015 that wasn't Breath of the Wild?
I'm looking here. That was also the same one where Jeff Keighley just talks about how Konami sucks because fucking Kojima.
Oh.
Oh right, it was
that is probably the biggest announcement in that was that. Like that was also a really soft year for them. They've been, what I've said is they've gotten better over time with each year, and I'm starting to see it going backward where it's like there's really just, it's mostly AA or like content on things that are already out.
Wait, what? This is amazing. There's a tweet from someone from Nintendo's PR saying, fun fact about this awesome game, there was a playable teaser for this, the Bayonetta spinoff, in Bayonetta 3. If you collect certain items, you can unlock it. It's a very cool Easter egg that I have never really seen done before. People just didn't care enough about Bayonetta 3 to find that teaser.
You see, that explains it, because in chat while it was playing, someone's like, "This is the Bayonetta 3 thing." So at least someone knew.
Hang on, I need to YouTube Bayonetta.
Yeah, I'll just put this on screen as we begin to wrap up here. Pretty good.
Also, apparently, that Bayonetta spinoff is a full-priced $60 game.
Oh man!
Oh my god! Yeah. No. Video uploaded from a month ago. It looks exactly like it.
Makes sense that this thing is coming out fucking 5 months after Bayonetta 3.
That one, it looks really cute. Like genuinely, that looks really neat. Yeah. No. And especially full price, no. Come on.
I know it kind of upset Jordan, but I do think it's cool that Suicide Squad got Kevin Conroy one last time.
Yeah, just having him the one last time, you know?
Yeah. I would have liked him to not be mind controlled by whatever, but it's, yeah, you know, it's whatever. I love that man. I'm sorry. We need more iconic roles by gay men.
This teaser looks so cute.
I'm sorry, I'm like losing it. The top comment on this thing for like the Bayonetta free secret thing. I actually want to see more of this picture book story thing. Well, fuck, he got what he wanted.
Yep, that's cool.
That's, yeah.
I love this. Luke face is really good. I feel like this is the energy the Wojak's gonna need.
I just can't believe something so, like, jovial is being a spin-off of the Bayonetta series. That looks like pretty, like, friendly.
Yeah. Alright, chat. We're gonna wrap up. This is a pretty long one. We went for about 6.5 hours. Thank you to my guests. Thank you to Icy Hot, the official sponsor of the stream.
How your balls doing, Jordan?
Fine.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Pretty good. Anyway, that's gonna do it. I don't know when I'll be back. We'll try and fit in a stream somewhere or somehow, some way. I have to do what is important, right? Which is to upload these VODs and then open up 6 tabs. There will be 6 different people I will watch in order to see how they reacted to the Game Awards.
Hey, guess
and
what? I
judge
was
their
definitely for
reactions,
most.
whether or not they agree with what I think. As we do.
Are we still doing the Forspoken stream reaction?
I don't think we need to do it. There was an entire demo that came out.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. It's like,
I
seems a bit redundant.
it died as soon as I was told the demo's like out. But thank you to Celestial Cage, Point B, High on Icy Hot, T-Mobile, and Sing for Anecdoria for the various donations here. I forgot about that T-Mobile shit. Where they're just like, yo, Kaseki's cool, and I'm like, alright, dude.
Stardoor 15.
Yeah.
Stardoor 15.
Yeah, everyone talking about Stardoor 15. Thank you, Stickman, Sham, Rosenthorn, Cat, and Onyx for the raids. I will see you guys soon. James destroyed my computer. See you later.
Bye, Face.